has like 28 different vocal styles. It's got bass guy awesomeness. It has keyboard guy at church. It has, hey there, Opethians.
Hi. Hey guys.
Hi.
This is Lauren here. How's it going? I am back with more Opeth. I'm back to the new album. I've only heard one song from this album. It's time for the second one. But before I do just have to share, even though I've already shared, the new and improved Demon Journal. I'm just so proud of this thing that I have to show you. I will probably show you every Opeth video from here on out, so just be aware. But this was so much fun to make because it's not just a cover. I made it like an actual journal. I took some good demon lines and I turned them into journal prompts. It has some extra things, you know, like this kind of thing. It's got doodles, it's got ink. So it was just like, it was so much fun to make this. I will put a link if you're interested in owning a demon journal. And it has my little mug on the spine. The reason, partly I want to show this off, but I also have this here so that I might jot down, depending on what these lyrics are, Demon might have a really good edition. I might have to make a volume 2. I doubt that will happen, but you never know. Okay, here we go. I just listened to paragraph 1, right before I turned the camera on. All right, here we go. I figured they went together. I have my demon light. It's like a bug light, but it attracts demons. Keyboard guy.
A child in the night, courage to survive, love like quicksand, and its own made in tow.
Was that demon just said, hey? Although that's not our first demon hey, because I remember, I don't remember what song it was, but I do remember demons saying hey. But it was just like a short and sweet hey. This is like a hey. I was just going to ask if this is the song that had Ian Anderson in it, but I think that's who was coming in right when I paused it. Sorry. That was some really awesome bass action from bass guy himself, Martin Mendez. So it was almost like a little duet between keyboard guy and bass guy. And then Michael, of course. Demon, I should say. What's going on with his woes? Just says my woes. Because I thought his woes were buried in the mire. That's the last I heard of the woes. He must have unburied them. And now he's wandering with them through the gilded halls. A song like this, lyrics like this, I should say, not quite as fun as a song like, the one, which one was when he's in the fog? Turn away in admiration, the firm grasp on the nucleus of joy. Which song is that? Like a song like that, the lyrics of that just are really fun to go through and, you know, do this kind of thing with. So a song like this doesn't really have that, at least not yet. Which is not, that's That's just my own thing. I don't know. I am assuming this album is like a story that has something to do with this picture where we have all these people just staring at me. I think Demon might be in there. It's like a Where's Waldo situation. While the lyrics don't have the fun, let me turn this into a Demon Journal moment, I'm still enjoying the song because musically it's just out of 10. The bass guy, keyboard guy duet is a lot of fun. So let's get back into that. And I will try not to laugh when Demon says hey, but no promises because Demon just said hey. Is that why there's a spike there? I think the spike is probably for Ian Anderson, but I'm going to say it's because Demon said hey.
Forgive transgressions. It is through him we can distinguish right from wrong. A penurious handmaid gave birth to a girl in our clan. We're compelled to persevere in place of the estranged father until his return.
What are they doing now? What are they doing? Hang on. I'm very overwhelmed. In a good way. There's just so much going on. In a good way. I'm just I'm overstimulated. Okay. First thing I want to say. This feels like I'm going to totally contradict what I said the last time I paused it, where this does not feel like a demon story that would go in this. Let me just see how many times I could promote my thing. I won't do it again, I promise. This sounds like, you're going to think I'm crazy, but this almost is like a heavy metal musical.
You alright?
For whatever reason, I've never made that connection, at least that I'm remembering, like saying out loud in a video, that it's like I'm listening to a song on the soundtrack of a musical. I don't know what kind of musical this would be. But because there's just something about it, I hope someone will agree with this. I don't know if the kind of people that are into Opeth are the kind of people who are into musicals, because there doesn't seem like there would be much of a crossover there. But I, for one, love a good musical. Like, legitimately, I'm not trying to be funny. I love the sound of music, singing in the rain, but I'm thinking more a comparison what I'm making with this would be more like Rent. But just that whole idea of like singing a story, because that's all musicals are, you know. Instead of just telling you what I did yesterday, I'm going to sing about it. And I might dance a little bit. I can just see this being performed on stage. I think it might be because of all the different voices. That's probably why. Because you have the speaking part in there, and then you have the singing over here, and then you have Demon. I know it's the same person, but just say it. So maybe I'm thinking that's why I'm getting this sort of feeling. But yeah, it's like the first Opeth musical. So that's fun. I do want to ask though, who is this? Because is this Michael? It does not sound like Michael. And now I can't remember who it sounded like, but it did not sound like Michael. Who was that? Was it keyboard guy? I don't know. I'm not going to go back now because it was too far back. But on my second listen, I'll see if I can figure that out. There was just a lot going on. I wanted to pause it sooner for this reason, because when I don't pause often, then I forget what I want to say. The struggle is real. But wow, I think, especially having just heard the first one, I think this is definitely better than the first one. I'm not even done with it yet. All right, let me go back because that was just a lot. I'm still back on the Demon Hay, I think. Demon Hay. I'm back on the Demon Hay.
Snow made white the street of her dreams, and on that night I offered set
Through these words I extend my hand to salvation, and this writ may overturn the rich and reward the poor.
Is that Michael? I'm gonna hear that part again. It's sounding like someone else. I don't know who. It probably is him because he can sing any kind of thing. This is so totally the Opeth musical. Why? Why have I never made that kind of connection? Because like I was saying at the beginning, and I won't show it to you again, but Demon's always telling a story. So how come this story, I'm thinking it has to be the other people, having the other people in here. That's got to be it. We are at the Opeth musical. Let me know below if you would go see an Opeth musical. You know you would. You might hate musicals, but if it was an Opeth musical, you'd be there front row. He said hey again. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of the Demon Hay. How could you not be? Okay, so they switch sides. Now Ian is on this side and someone is over here. That's cool. It was starting to sound like I was at church there for a second. They just threw everything into this song, didn't they? Wow. All right, let me go back some and we'll just do the rest.
the street of her dreams, and on that night I offered set
Through these words I extend my hand to salvation, and this writ may overturn the rich
Is that
and
Michael
reward the poor. You have learned my blood has flown to clandestine
That sort of reminded me of like Rocky Horror Picture
reject
Show.
wealth in the den of iniquity.
And like Thriller. with Vincent.
reclaim your soul.
last part again because I'm just so overwhelmed. I don't know what to even say. Feel like I shouldn't be listening to this in isolation. Like, it just feels almost disrespectful. It just seems odd sort of picking out when you have a cohesive kind of album like what this is. I'm assuming it's just so odd to listen to one part of it in isolation, but I'm not going to do a whole album right now. I don't even know, like, I'm still just so overwhelmed by it that I don't really know. I'm going to listen to it again, I think, before I say anything else. Because it's just like, there was so much going on in there that I don't even know what to comment on. So let me listen to it again, and I'll be right back. Hey, so, I mean, what a missed opportunity. Oh. Anyways, welcome back. I'm no less overwhelmed now than I was when you last saw me. I don't know why I thought I would be less overwhelmed. I like this one so much more than the last one, paragraph 1. It's really hard to compare the two because this has so much in it. So many cool things. Ian freaking Anderson for one. But also it has like 28 different vocal styles. It's got bass guy awesomeness. It has keyboard guy at church. It has, hey. I'm really eating my words here because I remember early in this video I was saying how these lyrics don't really lend themselves to a story. And now here I am at the end saying that this is a freaking musical, the Opeth musical. So I don't really know what I'm saying. Opeth is just making a fool of me as they always do. So thank you, fellas. But really, I don't really know what else to say here at the end. Except what I always say at the end of my Opeth videos is how freakishly talented these people are. So I'll just say that again, even though you already know that. But they just continue to just knock it out. One thing though, like, I prefer doing older stuff, and not because of the sound, but because the older songs are ones that you have known forever and ever. The newer ones, it's like we're discovering them together almost. But when I listen to old stuff, it's sort of, it's just more fun knowing that you know these songs inside and out. I mean, like, it has nothing to do with what they sound like. It's just how long they've been around. Any Opeth is fun to do. And, you know, you guys just make it fun. So thanks for being here. More Opeth to come. There is so much Opeth left to do. So I will be doing it slowly but surely. You are welcome to join the ride. All right, Opethians, thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you for the next one.